welcome to another one of Studio Central's live art demos on Facebook, where this is being recorded live right now. So for those that don't know, Studio Central is an art studio located in Portage Place Mall. You can come and use any of our supplies here to make art, anyone over 18. But for those that can't make it, we have these videos for you, so you can visit either when we're closed, or if you can't make it in person for whatever reason. But since we have the opportunity to be here in our studio and in the gallery, we're going to show off some of the artwork before we get started to have some inspiration for our art demo today. So I will flip the camera around, show off some of the art. James can talk about it a little bit.
Sure. Hi. So we're here at Upbeat Artworks. This is our social enterprise gallery space in Portage Place Shopping Center. And we show all the work of artists who've gone through our programming. It's folks who have completed our 6-month residency in the exchange, and this is a space where we can sell the work on their behalf. It's a cool space. It really is a focus on the artist here. All the work you're seeing right now are current pieces from folks who've gone through our programming. So ones who just finished. So in December we had a big biannual show, and these are some of the pieces that were from that show that that are here in Upbeat to show off. So on Shelby, we got pieces by Dax, beautiful, nice abstracts. This is a cool collage by Margarita. Incredible artist, art saves lives. It's our mantra. This is Teach, a very cool silhouette. And then again, another piece by Shelby. A Jets player, yes. And then we have, over on this side, we have, Carl.
I think we went over Carl's pile last week.
Yeah, those are some of his accessories he's been making, which is really cool. Another piece by Dax and Teach. Another one by Dax. So you can really, when you come in, these works are all sort of intermixed together. On this wall we have, this is one of my favorites, Live, Love, Laugh by Carl. Beautiful. And on this one, this gorgeous, gorgeous like floral abstract with some writings by Victoria. And then this one down here hasn't gone up yet, but Alyssa has the butterfly pieces. So we're just in that space, that time of transition right now as we put up all the new artwork. So we're really excited how it's all looking. So this is actually in Portage Place. We're connected to Studio Central. So if you come in for Studio Central programming, you can come over here and see if there's maybe something you can find for your home to make it beautiful. So thanks.
Transition to the art.
I'm still wearing my long johns and my legs are so hot.
They've already started without us. What's going on here?
I'm just preparing the background really quickly so I can focus on the explanation. Because what I did, I had a class at Pritchard Park. As you know, I have classes there on Saturdays. And everyone felt like wanted to do something summer or spring, no winter, no snow, and I decided let's go with a very simple, very relaxing painting of a bumblebee. And except of that, it is simple, that I simplified it. It's not simple as a photograph, no. But I simplified it to the point where it's enjoyable to everyone. And what I wanted to show is that not everything has to be painted always. And I want to show the parts that I avoided for certain reasons. And I'm not going to talk about the original lot, so I will just show what I'm doing right here. So we have, someone would say it's incorrect image because it's simplified to the point the colors are changed. So I kept some people just like bees.
Mm-hmm.
So someone was just painting a bee, not a bumblebee, like a generic bee. So I made it just simple yellow here, while the very bottom is supposed to be black with some tiny gray, and yellow is barely visible, like several colors of it, yellow, but practically there is some yellow right here, and then there is all black floor, all of it is black. So like the bottom one is supposed to be just black with white. And if you want to add yellow, it's a couple hairs or something. And except of that, I simplified the head. So I would divide it by like 3 parts, 3 or 4, but I would say 3 for me. I'm going with simple. Okay, so the head, I just painted the head in a shiny way, even though it was separated, and I would not say there were eyes, because there were some kind of on the sides, there are protective pieces that either protect the head or they're for another purpose. I don't want to dig in biology again. What's the purpose? But I did not paint them here at all. So if you want to see them, I can show where they're located. There's something on the side here and here. So the piece inside was, it looked like it could be some hair in between, or it could be just not as shiny as the parts that were on the side. Then there is this piece where the wings are connected to. So I do not know the correct title for this. It's not a part of the wing, it's a separate part, and it doesn't go the direction it was going in original, so I just simplified it this way, but it actually goes in the direction of the top part of the wing, in the same direction, so it's just different here. So I just changed it completely, and it's just a bee or a bumblebee. It can be a generic term for here, and then some parts are the glossy, shiny parts that are probably protective shells or something like that. And then some parts are not. So this part was like shiny, and then underneath it's not. So artists can show it in different ways.
Yeah, just because you can see more detail in the picture doesn't mean you have to keep it all. You can make choices not to, and it's not necessarily because you're not
So I'll just pass this around,
seeing it
so you
right.
can look at that.
Yeah, that's cute. But you can still kind of see like all the parts, like the head is there, the like, I don't know the parts of the bee either. The like middle part, and then the.
I like the shimmer.
So nice.
That's cool.
I decided I will not go with anything complicated. The painting was, this one was super fast between the class the previous day before. I just wanted to have a reference, even if it's a simplification, because my printer had magenta I just put in, and a cyan, I didn't have cyan, so I had to order it, and it did not come yet, so I couldn't print it for today either. So we have to deal with it. So I decided if it's that simplified, that can be dealt with without the print. Plus the flower is simplified too. It's already not the flower that was in the original, different color, and the petals, they have different shapes. So I said you could just go with the random flower or anything else.
So we get to do our version.
Yeah. And then I brought this from home just because to yellow I was adding some orange that's not bright orange that I'm add there. So that's to add in yellow.
Can I see that orange?
Shading.
It's an apricot orange.
Maybe a little skinny.
And then, okay, so what I wanted to do, except of that, this stem needs to be really thin. It should be thinner than this in original. But again, as long as I reinvented everything, go with whatever, without stem. Yeah, so I'll just give this to, and I think it's easier to have like a copy for here and a copy for there. So it's either
This
or.
one.
So I'll keep this one here for you and James.
Yep.
And this, I'll try. Maybe
We can turn it
this. Yeah, maybe this way.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use a pencil to create one up.
Oh yeah, sure. I have pens if you want pens.
Let's start with a pencil. Actually, I should do my background first.
Yeah, actually, these colors, I just use them for the background.
Oh, really?
If you want to
Sure.
use them up,
Use them up, yeah.
leftover ones.
Oh my goodness. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, one thing in my experience with stylization and simplification is like the number one like rule that isn't really a rule is like to be somewhat consistent with how you're doing it, where unless that's specifically your style to not do that, it just helps it obvious that make it obvious that it's stylized and simplified and not just a mistake.
Yeah.
You gotta like commit to the simplification and the stylization.
Right. Yeah. So when I simplify things, like all artists do simplify things. That's inevitable. Inevitable. That's correct. Inevitable. It's hard to pronounce for some reason. Inevitable. So for any artist, it is a part of the job to actually focus on what's important. And there are some abilities of acrylic that are possible, and we go with a medium as well. No medium can create it in an hour that we have here.
Yeah.
That's the challenge.
Yeah, I'm looking for black. Do you have it? Oh yeah. Right, so I don't know, is it easier to focus on what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Because
I'm
is
gonna-
it in the way?
No, it's not in the way. I'm gonna try to zoom in, zoom out a few times, so get different angles. Clint says hi.
Oh, thanks, Lynn.
And you think I remember how we did it,
I
right?
know,
Yeah, you would think you remember it.
Clint says to make $1 million work of art.
Oh, by the way, I didn't paint legs as well. They were legs.
Oh, yeah.
But they were, on a photograph, they were easy to avoid. Because they were hidden and one leg was visible more, one was I wasn't sure if it was a leg at all. I just remember that completely. Maybe I'll take one that's more liquid. Yeah, that one is hard for me to use. The black that's more liquid over there. Yeah. Makes a little bit more sense for the wings. Let's do this first. I'm trying to remember. Okay, that's a good spot. And then about the shape, I usually make it tiny bit smaller, and then I would be adding all the fluffs, and I usually make it tiny bit thicker.
Yeah.
So I paint him thin at first.
Yeah. So you just freehand that?
Yeah.
Great.
So this is a very quick sketch. So I can show this as the beginning. Yeah, so if you want to take a photo for a quick reference, it
Actually,
helps.
yeah.
Because I think step by step makes it easier.
Oh my god. Sorry, Mom. Got it.
Okay. Okay, so the flower, I did not shade everything. I just marked for after, literally.
Yeah.
And it wasn't something I was focusing on, so don't don't mind my flower.
It's a good flower.
I want to mark where the yellow is located first. At first I thought it was a hornet, but it's not. It's definitely a bumblebee.
It's definitely a bumblebee.
Yeah,
Yeah, bumblebees are fluffy like that.
yeah.
We love bumblebees. This works.
And there are probably other differences that I did not catch because I was practically not looking at the print. I did a very, very quick sketch and I went on to painting and did not look at it at all. So the simplification was definitely a success. Yeah. The flower. Which color? Flower pink. I'll grab the pink. And then I will need yellow. Oh. No, sorry, white.
White.
It wasn't white. Thanks. White. Yellow, I have yellow already. And then on one side, I was adding tiny bit of orange to make one side a bit darker, and to another side I added more like white. Lightened it up a bit so it is a little bit more.
Need my background to dry.
So I paint the flower for the same purpose as I painted the underneath colors. So when I paint the wings, it stays inside. So I do blur the colors inside. You see, I did not go with a very definite outline inside here at all. And on the other one, I did. There is a difference. So this one, I just blurred it. And on the other painting, I have the outline.
Oh, it's more different.
That is, so you can definitely outline it and that would look more detailed.
Or is there black? Yeah, kind of like a thicker black one. For shoes.
I was painting this with a tiny brush. It took me forever and I'm still not satisfied with the results. So I'm just painting a simpler one this time.
love how bees have such a big fat butt. You know? Cute. They're so good for our ecosystem.
I've come with a little piece of paper so I can also draw without the pressure of doing a full painting.
Yeah.
For anyone wondering, here's my little tiny piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting. We were actually talking about bumblebees today at the workshop for
I can't remember why, but we were talking about it's incredible how
such a small little creature creates such chaos for humans. Like the moment it starts to buzz around you, like you freak out, or maybe bumblebees less so. But like,
Bumblebees are a little slower and
yeah,
they seem like a bit more docile.
Just press mute.
I'm adjusting the mic slightly so if it gets atrociously bad, the sound, then anyone watching, let me know. We accidentally put the echo on. I did not pick the most bumblebee-shaped paper. It's kind of squished in half of it.
Bumblebee-shaped paper.
I should have picked one that was bumblebee-shaped.
I painted a lot of bumblebees already, so
Oh, yeah.
okay, let me paint a flower.
Did you do that workshop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very relaxing because I didn't have to rush on anything, you know, and we had plenty of time to. So we had a drawer there, and it was more fun than, you know, as we usually try to make ourselves work hard.
that volunteer there told post.
Oh yeah. I get so many emails from them. It's really good.
Oh, not funny. It's great.
So that's the second photo showing what I put underneath the wings. I don't know if it helps you, but I will still show it to you. Okay, here.
Angle it. Very nice.
I don't know, James, do you want to see that? Or you kind of.
Look at this. Wow.
Does it make sense to you?
That does make a lot of sense.
And then I'm
It's like
moving.
it's landing in the flower. You know?
Okay, I will go with thicker black to show the shape and to define it better. Now, as long as I have the flower, I can do that.
I like this color palette. So nice.
Every time I'm sitting next to Kate during one of these lives and I like peek over to see how you're doing it so I can copy, I feel like I'm like cheating. Like cheating off someone else's test.
And you know, it's weird, but I cannot paint without looking at the image because everything, I tried, and you see, I shifted everything so easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I came back to it, and I'm like, oh, what did they do? And there were parts here that had more detail. I just, as I say, simplified it to the point where it's not necessary. But right here, that would be more shading to do.
Oh yeah.
And I send photographs so you can look at them after. And so right here again, I can show how I think they were located. So I just manage it with white. So like what I painted with white right now is what was black there actually, and what was in the center was something like this with some fluff, I guess. That's what I saw. Maybe you can look better and you see something different, but. But for me, it would be really hard to actually understand, like, without seeing the front,
Yeah. You're right.
the back.
Yeah. Knowing all the biology of it.
Yeah,
Can't say I know much about bees.
I went to a Wikipedia article, and they're all like, you cannot see that part well, and they're different from this one.
Make sure we read all the comments.
You can read that one.
Yeah, thanks.
I took a beekeeping course at the U of M.
No way.
Yeah.
How many bees did you keep?
We didn't keep any bees, but like a part of the course, we actually did like a field like thing. So we actually got to handle the honeycombs.
Yeah.
We pulled it out and like we smoked them out so you make the bees sticky. And it was a pretty cool experience with them. My partner ended up helping an actual beekeeper throughout the summer. So they were going in there and like actually like working with the bees. Yeah, it was cool. Bees were great.
Bees are wonderful. They're given a bad rep because they can technically sting, but they don't normally.
No.
They won't unless it's the last resort. Okay, can I just move your
Yeah.
to the orange? couldn't remember
I
what it's
get
called.
everything but orange.
Apricot orange. Apricot. I was gonna call it tangerine orange, but then I realized it's a very different fruit.
What yellow are you using for the bee?
Any yellow.
Yellow?
I just add this orange on one side and some white on another, and then regular yellow on top again.
Sure.
Can be a tiny bit of white, like from the tiny hairs and black.
Ooh. Danielle says they're watching the live and making guacamole and salsa dip for chips.
Who?
Danielle.
Yes.
If you get them done fast enough, you can snack on them while you watch. I have no idea how long it takes to make guacamole.
It's pretty quick. Just plow out some avocados. Although I've never made it, so like it's pretty quick.
My mom makes the avocado salad. She never claims it guacamole.
Okay. You spoke with such authority. I was ready to
I
believe you
know,
made like
but-
millions of.
Me too. As soon as I said, it, I was like, oh wait, I've never made
I
guacamole.
do that all the time, where it's like someone asks a question and I like have no experience, but I like have seen someone else do it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, I know how to do that.
yeah.
Or I have a tendency, for some reason, when I talk about the past, I feel like sometimes I almost am talking like I've been there. I have not been to the past. Well, I have been to some of the past, but not beyond what I've been alive for. Yeah, and this is the way things were in the 50s. It's not alive in the 50s. I'm gonna make my flower blue. Stood up and immediately forgot what I was doing.
Okay, so again, this is a simplification, and this is the first layer.
How's it looking?
So it's something like this right now.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I was thinking the bees are like hairy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're getting that like hairiness of the bee.
Yeah.
Show the camera before I give it back to you. There we go. Yeah, it's really taking shape. One says they can hear James's brush strokes. My question is, how do you know they're from James?
I think they're all.
I think they're mine. I have been right next to the microphone, aggressively painting a flower.
Who said that?
Danielle.
Danielle.
My shaky hand. Don't look at that.
Oh yeah, your show might be for reference.
Mm-hmm. Cute. Oh my gosh.
BDB.
It looks so round.
Yeah.
Like, you got the depth really well.
Ooh.
I like that you have like the orange on that side. That
Yeah.
really has the depth.
I'm really shocked people got the kid.
They all are.
414. Jeez.
Oh.
Okay.
I want to get a flower on mine. What color is that?
The last 15 minutes, I'm trying to bring my bee back because it's disappearing into the flower. My bad paintbrush etiquette of me cleaning my brush on my hand.
Oh.
I don't know why I do it. I know there's paper towels nearby, but my flower needs work, but my bee's there. It's very round. I think I made him a little unbalanced, but he's cute.
Cute.
Back around this way.
Bee time.
It's really cute.
This is my alternative to making a flower because I can't. So I'm just putting a burst of
Color behind it.
to give the floral impression.
Looks great.
Yeah, keep rid of this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I can't do a flower, so I thought I'll just
Put color behind it. So
Yeah.
It's making me
Impression.
think of something, but I can't quite place it, where it's like almost like graffiti art, but that's not quite right. Like it's a little. Excuse me. Pocket overshot. Clint says nice flower. Clint says nice flower.
Okay. Was it about James's flower?
go with Kate's flower.
I think your flower.
My flower?
Although we've got a lot of wonderful flowers, a lot of wonderful bees, a whole colony and a whole field. We have about 5 minutes left in our live. Once again, to clarify, in the live video, not our live.
Feel pretty good. Just give it a white or pink.
Yeah, the colors on yours pops really well.
Yes. That's good. It's just me.
Do you have any closing remarks before we wrap up?
Remarks. I have a couple more finishing touches to do, and I need to brighten the yellow parts a bit. But I can show what I already have.
Yeah.
So this is what I got so far.
That's the thing with art workshops too, is whether you're the facilitator or the participant, you can always work on it afterwards, right? Even though our workshop hours are usually 2 to 4, it's not like you have to shut down at 4.
Yeah.
And you can always take it home too.
And it's good to step away from that canvas, you know?
It's true.
We've talked about that in the past where like you may be stressed out by your painting and sometimes it's good to stop and come back to it a day later.
Yeah.
Here's my big reveal.
I like it a lot.
Okay, I didn't show mine.
Oh wow.
Yet, so
Okay.
that's it.
That's good. Yours is
Beautiful.
like real. Mine is like
It's very simplified and all the colors on
yeah.
and
good.
the wings are not worked on yet, but it will
It's
be.
good. 2 different styles and then all these
Yes, I'm satisfied with the bee. I don't like how the flower turned out because I kind of just like did the petals like erupting from the bee, so it looks like the flower like is growing from the bee.
Yeah.
But that can all be fixed later.
Even if I just make one side of the wing lighter, it will make a lot of difference. I can just show like one brush stroke, and it's already different.
Oh yeah.
So one
Yeah.
side is black, one
Absolutely.
side is white, and just quite a bit of playing with it and
Yeah.
neat work that I cannot afford right now at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
The subtlety with the wings is so elegant.
What a nice idea. Like to break this winter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope we can see the bees soon, and the flowers, and the ground.
Yeah.
Just listen to
I really need to see the ground.
Anything but snow. And then we'll see everyone next week for another live.
Yeah. See you. Right on. Bye.